Hello everybody, King Majin here, bringing you another Xenoverse 2 video, and today I have some very exciting news that I had been actually talking about for a little while now. The Frieza games. It's an event that I thought was still a month away, but damn, I already got 400 subs. So I would also like to start this video off by saying, if you want to participate in this tournament that I'm setting up myself, you will need a PS4, you will need a Frieza race character, and you'll need to be part of one of my two communities. The first one is the Strongest of Frieza's clan, and it's for the strongest Frieza race players in Xenoverse 1 and 2. And the second community is Majin Task Force, a relatively new community that still needs a little bit of improvement on. Now, these are PSN communities, so all you gotta do is look them up. They're free to join, and just leave a comment on the communities, one of the two communities, so that way I know that you want to be part of this tournament. Now, the way it's going to work is actually pretty simple. I'm going to appoint certain leaders / volunteers that are in my community to host an endless match and invite several other players that are in my community, and whoever the victor is of that endless match, that will be the person who gets to move on to, say, the quarterfinals or the next stage. So, just like the tenkaichi tournament, only instead of only having to be one opponent to move on, you have to be the victor of your endless match. Now, in order for such a tournament to take place, as you may already have guessed, we will need enough players to make this work. Hopefully, a total number of players that's either divisible by 4 or 7. That's what I'm really hoping for. So make sure to tell your friends about it, tell your cousins, whoever you know that has a PS4 and plays Xenoverse 2, I would just let them know about this tournament. If we don't get enough players, then what I'm going to do instead is whoever does join the communities, either one of the communities, I'm going to just have a series of endless matches, original battles, special battles. And by special battles, I mean like everybody would have to use the Ginyu Force and we would all fight on Namek, or we would use big bad bosses and fight in Hell. So basically, the alternative to a Frieza race tournament amongst many players is you'll get a lot more chances of fighting me in online matches, whether it be random or with our avatars. It's going to be a lot of fun. And the other thing I should mention, and this is going to be available for you guys one way or another, if you guys have ever been stuck on any expert missions such as Extreme Malice or that new one with Broly. Broly is really annoying in that new one, I have to say. He always comes from me. But whatever. If you guys need any help with these expert missions, please just leave a comment in either of my communities and let me know that you need help with this specific endless match, and I'll go with you for that and maybe invite some other people that would like to volunteer for that, because I know there are a lot of people who get stuck on certain expert missions. It becomes extremely annoying. I know how annoying Extreme Malice was the very first time I did it, and there are still people that are stuck on things such as that. So like if there's a skill you really want to get but you can never get, then I can help you get that as well. So that's just another benefit to being part of the communities. And the other thing I should mention is that as long as you're part of these communities or even one of the communities, your online matches against me will not stop. So say you're really bored and you want to have an online match against me, and I happen to be online, then we would be able to like fight it out in a 1v1 or 2v2, whatever the case may be. So as long as you're part of the communities, you can request help with expert missions or parallel quests, and if you want to fight online, you're bored, and I happen to be online, then we can do that as well. So definitely look up those two communities, join them, and leave your first comment so that way I know you want to be part of the Frieza games. And even if you don't want to take part of the tournament, we'll still have plenty of more chances to fight it out in the future, as long as you're still part of the two communities, or just one of them. The main one I use is the strongest of Frieza's clan, so that's the one, that's my main, that's the one I've had the longest, and it's the one I'll most likely hear you on above all the others. So I definitely want to resurrect my community, because it used to be very lively, used to be a lot of fun, but then it kind of died down after Xenoverse 2 came out. Everybody was trying out new characters, and it sort of just stopped. So I want to really resurrect that community, and to make it a community that's also available to my subs. And again, please, please, please feel free to invite your friends, if your cousins, whoever you know that plays Xenoverse 2, or I should just say whoever has a PS4 and has Xenoverse 2, definitely tell them about the tournament, because you'll get chances to fight them as well. So it's basically a match amongst subs and friends of subs, friends and family of subs. So that's definitely what I want this tournament to be about. We want it to be fun, exciting. Now, about the times, I was planning on having this tournament set up for Friday, March 17th, through Sunday, March 20th. So that's towards the end of this week, and the reason I have it taken place at that time is because I know a lot of you guys are on spring break and you may not be home right now. You know, you may be on vacation or something like that. So anyway, that's why we're having it towards the end of the week. And let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of this time frame. If it doesn't work for enough of you guys, I'll be more than happy to change the date on that, because we need to have enough people to have a tournament. That's the most important factor of this tournament. It's the one thing I really can't control, but I can tell you guys, invite your family members and friends and PSN friends, invite people you know that play Xenoverse 2 to come and be a part of this. Otherwise, we may not have a tournament at all. Instead, it'll just be original battles, special battles, and just old-fashioned battles like that. And it wouldn't be a tournament without a reward, and please keep in mind that this tournament is, for the most part, a tournament amongst subscribers and friends and relatives of said subscribers. So what better reward than to use your avatars, your Xenoverse 2 avatar's character's picture as my new profile picture on YouTube. Now, you don't have to use your Frieza race character for this. Say you win the Frieza games and you want to use your Saiyan avatar, you can do that as well. And the other thing I will be accepting is fan art pictures. If you like to draw, I know that I'm not very good when it comes to that kind of stuff, but that a lot of you guys really are talented in that aspect. I will also be accepting a sketch, a Majin related sketch, I should say. So it can be Majin Buu, it can be any of the original forms that you've seen in the old series, any of those forms. It can be a made-up version, so like Vegeta absorbed Majin Buu, or Goku Black absorbed Majin Buu, like a made-up one, such as that. I will be accepting that as a second option if you would like to do that, if you want to see your art piece every time you pull up a video comes up on my channel. So I would love the chance to use that. I'm actually out there rooting for you guys as well. But please remember that in order for this to happen, you'll have to get by me in the tournament, because I will be participating as just an average competitor, just like everybody else. I'm going to have to start from the bottom and work my way up. There is no, you know, I'm automatically in the finals. That just wouldn't be fair, because for all I know, I could lose in the preliminaries. Although I doubt that's going to happen. If it does, it's gonna be pretty funny. I'm gonna put it up on YouTube. Every one of the matches that I'm participating in will be recorded. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer you back as soon as possible. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.